We are glad you are here. We are joined by Greg Engert, beer director for the Neighborhood Restaurant Group, a James Beard Award nominee. The group includes Hazel, pretty new, down by 930 Club. You got the Sovereign in Georgetown, which is doing amazing. And the newest member of the Neighborhood Restaurant Group here in Maryland, the first Maryland edition of the NRG, Owen's Ordinary. Greg, it is always good to see you.
You too, my friend.
What do we have on tap this week?
Well, this week we're staying in the great state of Maryland because Owen's Ordinary loves to make room for the best of American craft brewing, and we have something from Manor Hill, one of the newest breweries in Maryland. It's from Ellicott City, and while this brewery only opened in early 2015, the family behind the brewery has been in craft beer for some time. They operate Victoria Gastropub out in Ellicott City. It's been around since 2007. Yeah, great place. They bought a 54-acre farm in Howard County near Ellicott City and finally got it opened in 2015. They've got a great brewmaster in Ben Little who's doing exceptional work there. And this is one of their flagships. It's called Grisette. So let's take a taste of it. It's a farmhouse ale with wheat and spelt. It's got nice dry hopping.
Wheat and what?
Spelt, which is an
Not
old...
to be confused with smelt, the small herring-like fish. That's
which are
a
delicious.
West Coast thing?
Well, we actually serve them at Fried Smelts at Eat Bar to tie it all in.
Okay, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, no.
I always do.
We could go on, but yeah. So spelt, it's an old kind of antiquated form of wheat. It gives a nice kind of grainy texture to the beer. Delicious, dry, but it has a soft kind of sweetness in the mid palate.
That's really good.
It's fermented with French Saison yeast, which gives you that kind of rustic, grassy, peppery note. It's hopped heavily with with German Hallertau Blanc hops, which give it that kind of perfumed, almost white wine quality. A little bit of mosaic from the Pacific Northwest for some dank, earthy notes. Tasty beer.
Really nice.
And yeah, the mosaic even has a hint of a kind of like funky, earthy quality as well.
Eminently drinkable at 4.7%.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But
fantastic. And canned.
That is really nice.
So yeah, so they're a farm brewery. They're actually growing their own hops there. I think they have about 2 acres right now. They're growing some Cascade, some Chinook, some Nugget, and even some Centennial hops. So an actual farm brewery located nearby in Ellicott City.
What would you pair this with?
So amazing with lots of different kinds of things, but that little bit of a funky, rustic, perfumed white wine aromatic is making me think about Asian cuisine. I love Thai food. I think this would be fantastic with all sorts of like pad Thai, Thai curries, tom yum soup. Also would be awesome with banh mi sandwiches from like Vietnamese, banh mi's would be awesome, or some pho. Things that are heavy in basil and cilantro, I think would be killer with this.
That is incredibly well balanced.
Yeah. There's some hop character, but then malt character, it's great. Great yeast character.
Well,
Tasty
we've,
stuff.
for the past 3 weeks since we've been here at Owen's Ordinary in North Bethesda, Maryland, we've been featuring Maryland beers, and it's been really great.
Lot to be excited about.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to come check this place out. Very close to the White Flint Metro. There's a lot going on up here. I mean, I'm sure I know people who remember 25, 30 years ago when this was a wheat field, but this area, maybe not quite that. Maybe it was farther ago than that, and I'll probably edit all of this out of this video. But
We'll keep B-side.
yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Greg, thank you as
Thanks,
always.
brother.
Everyone always, please be sure to drink responsibly, and then bring your thirst next time for another beer of the week.